Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao meu canal, espero que vocês tenham gostado do último vídeo. Vamos continuar. Eita, pro... Calma aí. Ué. Tá. Vamos continuar aqui, cara, tá me incomodando muito esse negócio de ficar falando, esperando falar, essas coisas assim, tá me incomodando tanto. Pera aí. Pronto, melhorou.
Look, an emergency box from
Quebre
the
o
old
vidro.
days.
Eita.
Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Punho de aço do velho mundo. Legal. Tá. Tá.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut. And
Tá.
our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted
Pra atravessar um muro, tá.
on the land.
Vou bater.
The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning.
Pronto. Pra trocar de arma, beleza.
Tunnels like
Isso aqui é
this
muito maior, cara.
carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Atinge o inimigo com ataque especial, tá. Pera. Gostei. Curti. Tem que subir? Ok. Temos aqui britadeira. Vai ter alguma coisa aqui. Ok. Oba!
Well, what do you know?
Well, what do you know? Você viu que eu tenho que olhar ali. Examine mural.
That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
Tomara. Ah, deixa eu ver um negócio aqui. Isso. Mas eu não tenho essa arma. Bom, hein? Gostei. Aqui, deixa eu ver aqui no equipamento. Aqui, eu tive perna. Aqui. Nível 12, nossa. Não posso agora. Tá.
Feel your way through. This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
Abra um mapa para ver objetivos na área. Aqui, aqui.
You found the track. Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too.
Tá. Então nós temos que ir lá pra cima. É por aqui, será?
You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Made it count.
Cara, que maneiro. Você já pode ativar o Super Kung Fu para ativá-lo, pressione V. Com o Super Kung Fu você é capaz de realizar ataques diferentes e mais potentes. Que legal, cara. Bacana, velho. Bacana.
That's a Jagni tribe outpost.
Posto avançado ali em cima, né? Ok. Dando uns barulhinhos aí. Que isso? Que maneiro, velho.
Says you look like someone with good intentions. Says
Subir de nível, cadê? Cara, eu vou colocar... Deixa eu ver o que eu coloco. Chance de crítico. Vamos lá, tô chegando. Tem um negócio aqui. Aonde que tá? Tá aqui. Eita. Que isso, meu? Que isso, meu brother? Você encontrou recipiente biocontaminado. Colete de biobolhas. Tá. Olha, palha UFO. Equipar? Será que eu consigo?
up for grabs.
Deixa eu ver aqui se dá pra equipar.
Fits you well.
Tá. Vamos lá nos encontrar com uma dona encrenca.
Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Clarifies that rigging the odds in your favor in preparation of the takeover is one thing, but collateral damage is another.
Tá.
Here's the first line of defense.
Toma na peida. Já foi.
That's a bomb lobber.
Eita. Como é que eu destruo? Como é que eu destruo? Jogando de volta, será? Cara, como é que eu destruo? Cadê esse aqui? Cara. Pera aí. Como é que eu vou destruir, cara? Ah, tá. Já vi como é que é. Apareceu o botão direito ali.
Ah, né?
Bora, 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 bora.
Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain.
Tá.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. Everything's clocking together.
E agora?
Could be this key. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
Bora, bora, bora.
They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Wants revenge on those who caged them, but trust you'll take care of it.
Sim, sim, vou cuidar, pode deixar. Eita, preula. Extermínio. Ah. Deixa eu olhar aqui um negócio aqui. Inventário. Equipamento. Não, não é esse aqui não. É aqui. Ué, ué. Pode culpar corpo. Sei lá. Ah, o dano desse aqui é melhor, mas tudo bem.
The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense.
Tá.
Red means danger.
Eita, preula.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Consigo um barril de paraquedas.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Oh, boom. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Uhul!
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Aham, que legal.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict.
Setuatan papkila kim hobe bekuku hifar muk.
He had a feeling you'd get along with the Myriad tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Tobwata bubu tubuku.
You seem to share the same values as the Myriad tribe. You both have the same optimistic outlook on life. At least, for now.
Yuba dulluwawai. Setuatan papkila.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of.
Tobwata fofo umbak bakwa papamu.
He says the time has come to confront the jumbo puff at the end of the west route.
Fofo umbak bakwa papamu.
Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater.
Kuchai, Hifar, Befarbe.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
Ah, fala dele, subir de nível. Tá. Barganha. Força de novo. A pontuação disso aqui é bom, cara. Só tem um disso aqui, né? Aham. Tá. Onde é que eu... Mutação... Ah, é mutação. A mutação é aqui. Aqui, ó. Ah, tá. Tá. Eu vou juntar mais. Eita, pra onde é que eu vou? Vou ter como eu usar teleporte?
Nice and clear out today.
Legal. Tem como... Tem como eu ir por aqui? Não, né? Tá, Quen.
Ruruai, Laha, Luiga, Buyupe,
Offers you
Tu Luyuyupfiene.
always a deal to be made.
Tá. Eu tenho 250? Ixi. Esquece. Valeu, cara. Tamo junto. Isso aqui. Ponto psionico, calma aí. Ah, não.
Let's see.
É. Mais um posto aqui não, né? O que foi que eu já vim? É. Já estão livres aí. Eita, que é isso aqui?
That's a gnote. Easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
Você encontrou uma planta de caroços. Oi, sobre ela. Caroço de cacau. O que eu preciso fazer aqui? Tem muita missão. Colete os caroços na proximidade e veja se consegue domá-lo. Tem uma coisa ali?
That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
Tá.
Glad to see some wood scrap there.
Cara. Como é que eu faço isso? Como é que eu coleto isso, velho? Será que tem alguma coisa por aqui? Aqui. Você encontrou uma planta de caroços. Voe sobre ela para pegá-los. Você pode usar os caroços para amansar. Voar sobre ela. Ah, enfim, cara. Na boa. Na boa, na boa. Na boa. É nóis, valeu, falou. Tem condição não.
The light of day shows how bad the world has become.
Verdadeira. Tá. Beleza.
It's the chug yard.
Ué, não é por aqui não? Ué. Não é por aqui? É por onde? Por onde a dona encrenca vai me ajudar? Ah, tá. O negócio... Ah, tá.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here where the Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out at. The rails used to... You're on the right track.
Tá no caminho certo. Não, não, não. Agora sim eu achei o gizmo.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. They should have stuck to the
Caraca.
instead of playing around with sprockets.
Yuhu!
A teeth shatterer. Bomber bonkers busy ram banging the door. This is your chance. Right pass. You're low on health.
Ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Cara, deixa eu ver o negócio aqui. Cadê? O que eu vejo aqui? Não, é na arma. 320. É, ele é melhor mesmo. Tem que matar os pequenos primeiro, cara. Ah. Tá.
Those are the kind of things you need. Mine.
Ui! Ui, 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 ui. Vai, vem, vai, pancadão no chão, pancadão, pancadão, pancadão. Matei, eita, matei. Matei. Matei antes do cara.
Should have brought you swimmers.
Eita, ai. Toma, 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 toma. Toma, trouxa. O que é isso aqui? Eita, preula. Caraca.
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
Liga o sobe e
you
desce.
really took that all
Tá.
the way down to the end, in flames. Let's see.
Vejamos. Ok. Ligue o sobe e desce.
Scrapalicious.
Do Calícia.
It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
Tá.
The spent
essa aqui não.
fuel that toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminate. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Loopalupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction? Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. Figures everyone does. They seem unusually dedicated to finding them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone. So you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There are more crates from before the apocalypse left out in the wild. Easy to find if you keep an eye out. You should be able to gather enough scrap to upgrade the Mekton from them.
Ah, desbrave a zona morta. Que beleza. Vamos lá. Opa, deu pra travar.
Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one. They're short of breath and death to this.
Tá.
That's the leftover you're looking for.
Chegue ao piso superior. Negócio ali. Eu não vou me meter aqui não. Tá. Caixa de peças de Mecton. Beleza. Voltar, vou ter que voltar. No.
Got just enough slack in the line.
Muito bem. Onde que eu vou agora?
The birds don't have enough flaps to fly. He says that's enough to get the Mecton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device, so the Mecton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mecton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. He noticed the Jumbo Puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage.
Tá. Beleza. Eita preula. Eu não sei qual que é melhor.
That's the Mecton with the most.
Tá.
The deeper the night, the darker it gets. The grease monkey's mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood?
Interessante.
Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster.
Tá.
That over there is Steepo-Deepo, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
Pode ser.
Mog.
Inmo. Tiava. Badayan analove uksa u intabadan kali.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
La fea nuch.
Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind.
Badayan analove.
Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Zatunak.
Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make.
Giravabasco.
You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Tudo baba. Maskilka Michael Tagukal. Ovein.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss.
E kanishala vai.
Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like.
Tarn mianda kaguno. Jamakuda horedatunka.
Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot.
Kak.
Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead.
Ishko. Kak.
Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones.
Will she like book?
Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther.
Baran udina mama.
But enough of that, right?
Waxandonia ina mahamala. Baran udina mama.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed.
Why adfunu jabe?
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Ever since. Why adfudlia higher?
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Echinia ever since.
Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed.
Ziehen.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
In mo.
Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Tomazakula imapela. In mo.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Badam wakomo nashvaya.
Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the squips seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise uninhabitable dead zone.
Tá, encontre a gruta de...
Let's see. It makes such a great sound when it moves.
Contra gruta.
Wait, it's the scrip hole-up. The place is just filled with critters. Smack down. Right between the eyes.
Tá, vamos lá. É que pelo jeito eu vou ter que fazer isso aqui, filho.
That's not opening on its own.
Não vai abrir sozinho? Pera aí.
Locked solid.
Tá. Eita, preula.
What you do here matters to you and the world. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there.
Bosta. Tá, vamos lá. Aqui, botão direito, Alt, botão direito. Que beleza. Não, 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 não. Ui, ui, ui. Tem alguma coisa por aqui? Será? Será? Não. O que é isso aqui?
Small things for your big ideas. What critter? Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Good. Mais uma arminha? Será que é boa? Ou não é arma?
Oh, yeah. Why bring a knife to a gunfight?
Calma aí. Isso aqui que eu tenho? Ah, tá.
Doors a bit easy on the eyes.
Tá. Encontre o armário. Subir de nível. Já subi de nível. Força. Qualidade.
Shrug it all off.
Isso aqui é bom, cara. eu ver aqui. Calma aí. O que eu vejo? 3. 300 por 350. É bom mesmo.
Smell that burning fuel.
Volte até Gizmo. Ah, tem alguma coisa lá no Gizmo? Gizmo tá onde? Tá aqui. Ah, eu vou usar esse aqui.
Can't rely on technology all the time.
Ah, que saco, hein?
Great view from up here. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world.
Tá.
Right where it comes.
Acabou?
You might get a killer
Vai ter uma
headache.
coisa interessante aqui, o Camila deve saber. Ops. Brum. Mochila. Tá. Mais nada, né? Um negócio aqui.
Looks much better.
Subir de nível de novo. Eu só tô com um, né? Pode ser. Botão direito, F.
Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Tá.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Beleza.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mekton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mekton will be strong enough to do the job. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. He asks you to not even think about taking on the Jumbo Puff on foot. You'll need the Mekton to do the job. Take his word for it. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. It's already quite sturdy, but upgrading it will greatly improve your chances of victory. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says you'll see each other later. If a story is about you, care for it.
Tá pedindo pra derrotar o Torresmão, só que eu não vou fazer isso agora, como ele tava falando, né? Então eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou pegar mais peças. É que o Torresmão tá onde? Aqui. Eu vou pegar mais peças na zona morta. Onde eu tô na zona morta? Deve ser por aqui. Mas eu faço isso no próximo vídeo. Enfim, galerinha, espero que vocês tenham gostado desse episódio. Se você gostou, lembre-se, deixe seu like, compartilhe, se inscreva no canal, ative o sininho e fui!